What happened with O'Hearn that he was scratched?
So yesterday, the double play that Neto hit into at the end of the game, it looks like Neto clipped O'Hearn's foot at the end of the game. We checked it out in the moment. It was fine. Came in today. It was sore. My guess is if this is September and we're trying to win the pennant, he's probably playing today. I think, but just with the idea that it's still pretty early in the season, we want to take care of him. He was available to pinch hit.
How pleased were you with the offense against Anderson today?
Say that again?
How pleased were you with the offensive approach against Anderson today?
Yeah, they did great. I feel like, and Jackson leads off, with the double right there, put some balls in play. Don't underestimate, first and second, Gunnar gets his hand sawed off, but the two runners advance to second and third, and you get guys on base, right? Put the ball in play, didn't punch out. So Gary with the big hit, Cedric left on left, Laureano with the big walk with the right he needs to do right there before Cedric's homer. So, yeah, it was good bats. Anderson's good, man. He's tough. He's a tough pitcher in the league, and we've seen him before. He's given us fits before. We handled him good today.
Zach was aggressive on both of those sends. Were you along feeling the same thing?
Yeah, Buck. Yeah, 2 outs. With 2 outs. Yeah. 2 outs. They're great sends. And Buck knows with 2 outs, we're gonna make our mistakes with 2 outs, right? That's as a third base coach, get guys thrown out with 2 outs, right? The odds of getting a hit with the runner on third, so still hard to send a guy when they're that far from third base. So Buck knew the information, knew the outfield arm, good sends, great slides, worked out.
It was a pretty small sample for Gary Sanchez before the injury. How good for him to get into one today right when he comes back?
Yeah, and he hit a bolt his first at bat. I know it was a double play, but, first at bat, barreled it up, looked good. It's a presence when he steps in the box, he walks in there, he's got that big old leg kick, and he gets that thing cranking, and, and he swings through a pitch. It does not feel good if you're on the other side, I promise that. So, big home run. Good to see him get some confidence. Look forward to seeing him tomorrow.
What have you been seeing from Sagano these last 2 outings?
He's been a tick-off, right? What that is, I'm not quite sure. I think some of the pitches have been a little bit off the plate. It hasn't been on the plate as much. There's been some kind of batted ball luck here recently. And I think Ward had a couple soft hits against him. Even the ball down the line's a little bit soft. So, it's kind of the ebb and flow of the season. But, he gave us a chance to win, got us into the fifth, had the lead. I'll take it.
Mayo getting a little more comfortable each game?
Yeah, I feel like he is. I mean, nice double right there. Nice play, even though it's a soft hit ball right there in the ninth. You got everybody's seen Bill Buckner before, so you see that ball kind of play out for a young kid to be in the ninth at first base. That's probably the first time, my guess, in a one-run game he's been on defense in the big leagues. So don't underestimate that. And yeah, we're really excited about the direction Kobe's headed right now.
We talked a lot about right-handed hitters and that kind of being, I guess, the cure to lefties. But how encouraging is it to see Jackson, Gunnar, and Cedric all have pretty good days today?
Yeah, and he's a reverse guy. So Anderson's a reverse guy, and obviously we do our homework and we know that. But the kids are, and Cedric's been hitting lefties all year for the most part. He's been doing great, but the kids are handling them pretty good. It seems like by the day they're getting better and better. Gunnar with the big hit off Skubal the other day, right? Not a big hit, but he got a knock on Skubal, which is hard to do whether you're right-handed or left-handed. But the kids are doing great. They're handling them. They're getting better by the day. Coaches are working their butts off. Ashley and Tommy and Sherm and all the fellas, they're doing a great job with these guys. So they're doing good.
Did you think Jackson had that one, almost homer there on the morning track? Did you think he got it?
I did, because I looked up like 2 batters later and the wind was blowing out. And then after the guy caught it at the fence, I looked up and the wind was blowing in. So Cody said that it looked like by Jackson's reaction he had thought he had hit it. But, yeah.